BNB is going absolutely insane right now, and in this video I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how you can trade there. So first things first, you want to use GMGN. The link for that's in the description. It's going to allow you to trade on BNB, base chain, ETH and Solana. It is a all-in-one multi-chain trading platform, which also gives you a free Twitter tracker, which you can't see because of the stream right here, but if I move my camera, actually you'll be able to see it. In the bottom left, you'll see you get wallet trackers, X trackers, you can check your holdings, you can also check the volume as well right here. You pretty much have everything that you need to trade in one specific platform. So you're never going to have to find another platform again if you use GMGN. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do after you've signed in is going to go ahead and it's going to ask you to check out your portfolio section, where it's going to give you a wallet. You can see in this one, I'm actually down 7.3. I'm actually up about 3.6 right here. So we're just about to get in profit on this new account right here. So very, very good stuff for GMGN. When you get your account, it's going to say absolutely zero, and you're going to want to deposit into that account by clicking that deposit icon. It's going to show your wallet right here. Now, your wallet can only receive BNB. It can't receive USDT on BNB. For some people that trade on Solana, it can't receive Solana. So the best way to actually deposit to this is to use a platform called Blowfin. You'll also find that in the description. Now that is a platform, but it also allows you to buy crypto as well, and you can trade crypto as well. So if you have Solana, you want to send it to Blowfin over here. You'll go to your spot account and then you'll simply trade, let's say BNB to USDT. Okay, like this, you go over here, you trade it. You'll trade BNB to USDT, for example, like this. So that's BTC, we'll go back. Down here, we'll move as quickly as possible for those people that already know, so you can just stay tuned. Say we are here, trade right here, BNB, then you click market, you can buy it right here, buy B, confirm, just like that. And then you can simply go back to your spot account over here. Then you can go ahead and you can click transfer, where a lot of people actually get stuck. You want to transfer it here from your spot account to your funding account, confirm. And when you go to your funding account, you can simply click withdraw. You can go ahead and withdraw your BNB to your trading account. And after you withdraw it to your trading account, it will show up in your trading account right here. And once it's here, you can actually go ahead and trade, right? This is the important part. Now, when you go ahead and trade, your account is going to look blank. It's actually going to have a lot of mess on there. So you want to install these filters, which you can see on my screen, for new creations. These are my new creations filtered on BNB. That allows me to hit trades like this. You can actually see in the top left hand side, we're up $5,000 live on this trade. And we already made $6,000 on the PVP token. So it's very important you use these filters so you can hit these types of trades. Number one is you want to go over here and you want to go on GMGN and you want to put 4 meme on, XFlap on, turn off Pancake and Uniswap tokens. You want to put BNB, USD1, USDT, etc. in the top. Metrics, you want to leave these clear. Age, you want to put age max 3 minutes. That means we're going to see on the new pairs, very early tokens. Market cap minimum 7.5k. You want to leave the rest of it blank and then put sells 2. So we're going to see new tokens that are 3 minutes old. I've already had 2 sells, so it's not infinite buyers. And there's a minimum market cap of 7.5k. Very, very broad, right? Then almost bonded is going to be where the action happens. This over here, you can mix it and match it. Sometimes in American hours, I like to go down here, which is a special feature which GMGN has. Because it tracks all of the KOLs on chain, you can actually put KOLs and just put 1. That way you're going to see only tokens which KOLs have brought, which means, okay, it's not going to get rugged. Probably has a lot of eyes on it. A lot of KOLs, they have thousands of people watching them, so you're gonna be able to see it, right? And then next, you're gonna want to put your market cap here, 9k, age 10 minutes. Now I'm a little bit more advanced, so I don't need to have the KOLs on there. So I've just got 9k, 10 minutes, but you can leave that open. And then sells, I've increased the sells to 5. And then migrated over here, I've got minimum market cap 50k, so it keeps it very clear. And then I've got volume at 20k, so it's only going to show me tokens with volume. And then age, I've got everything like that blank. So I can see tokens that are 1 hour old, as you can see over here. I can see tokens that are 5 hours old, 6 hours old. You know, I can see tokens that are even a few days old, like these ones, 3 days old, and obviously 4, which is the main runner, which is also 3 days old as well. So I can see all of those in one specific area. Now, excuse me for a second as I take a little bit of profit over here on this trade. We're currently up about $5,000, so I'm going to take a little bit of profit off, shave a little bit off the table, but I'm holding. My target for this is 4 million. If we get there, we get there. If we don't, no problem. I'm going for the big trades on this account. But that should be your filters there. Now, the next thing is your quick buys. Your quick buys up here. You want to change your quick buys to 1/20th of how much tokens that you want to buy. So 1/20th of how much tokens that you want to buy. So let's say you have, 10 SOL. You want to put it at 0.2 SOL over here. So 10 BNB, you want to put out 0.2 BNB over here. If you're a little bit more advanced and you have more money that you could deposit, you can change that and increase that here. That means when tokens come out like this, Toshi, boom, I can click quick buy, and just like that, I'm in the chart, and boom, we're in action. We can see what happens, right? Now, for the sake of entertainment, I'll leave this position open and I'll show you a little bit of how you could do research. When a new token comes out, you want to click this icon right here and you can see the token. It's going to show you what the narrative of the token's about. You can click this translation option right here and it says this tweet is from Binance Tokyo. It's 2 minutes old and it's got 22,000 followers. So this is the real Binance Tokyo. We want to verify the name. Introducing Toshi, the new member of the Binance family. Next week, meet CZ Binance and his dog Broccoli at CZ and Toshi can't wait to meet. So this is actually interesting narrative. Next, we have to verify that there isn't already a Toshi out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click Toshi, copy Toshi. We're gonna go to the search bar, paste Toshi right here. And we're gonna go to the migrated section right here. And as you can see, there is no Toshi that I am aware of that's already out. So that makes this token okay to buy. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to perform well. We don't know what Toshi they could be talking about. It could be talking about Broccoli, etc. related in that image. So it's not guaranteed success, right? Nothing in crypto is guaranteed success. And if you're looking for financial advice, always seek a financial advisor, right? Now, if we go back over here, what you'll notice is because we're on this specific token, we could be getting vamped right now. That might be the reason why the token's going down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the bottom left. We're going to click this new icon that Jen has, which you can't see, but I'll move my face quickly right here, and it's called trenches. Now, when we click trenches over here, it's going to show us all of the different tokens that are on the market right now. You can see right here, if we go to bonding, it's going to show us that Toshi is the only coin. Sometimes if you get a big tweet, big event, you have loads of different tokens right here. What you want to do is you want to open them in new tabs like this, and you can flick between them back and forth to make sure that they're okay. Or if you want, you can copy the address right there, go back right here, and then you can open up multi-chart, which is a little bit more advanced. You can paste it right here, and you can actually open up both charts on the same page, right? So I actually did this earlier on stream, where we was trading 2 VAMP tokens, right? And currently we've made a net $6,000. Unrealized, I've got another $4,200 right there, where we can actually see that multi-chart pays off, right? Because sometimes you're getting vamped. There's all this different action going on. You don't want to be on the chart and getting on a chart that you don't even know of, right? So multi-chart is very important unless you're using 2 monitors and that type of stuff there, okay? Next, you want to get your wallets. Now, wallet, if you join the Trenches free community, in the description or in the chat right now, I will be posting my wallets for free that you can track over here. But you can find trending wallets, okay, over here by going to monitor section right here, and then you can select track, smart, KOLs, and you can find trending tokens that people are in. And once they're in there, you can have a look at the top traders, for example, over here. And then from the top traders, you can select those top traders, go to their portfolio, and you can actually see how much money they've made. You can decide to track them here. I personally like to choose the big tokens out there, like 4, etc. Find the major tokens out there. For example, let's say this token, Yepe, that's running, okay? We go to the top traders and the top holders, and I'll look for the ones which I haven't sold. I'll add those as strong holders, and I'll look for the top traders, and I'll add the top traders as TT. So I know which ones are TH, which is top holders, and TT, which is top traders, and that's what I allow to track. I don't track many KOLs because KOLs are never the top traders of any of the major tokens. I want to look for the top holders, and I want to look for the top traders of major tokens as well. The ones which we're kind of looking at, which are going to be the main people to watch, okay? So next, now you have your wallets, okay? You should have a very clear filter section. By the way, guys, if you haven't been able to keep up, you can just watch this video very slowly, incrementally, and take notes, so you manage to make it all the way through. But you should be able to at least see something like this with your wallet over here. The next thing is your Twitter tracker. Now, Twitter tracker is very important, right? It might show up for you on your screen like this. You want to move it to the far right of your screen, snap it right there, and then what you want to do is you want to go underneath here, click this little in the top right, this drop down menu, and then you want to select your quick buy amount. It's going to show you anytime any wallet, like any account, speaks about a token. It's going to show it you here. This is going to scan the entire of Twitter. By recommended section, it's pretty much going to show you everything for every single Twitter account that you want to speak about. Now, if you click this filters icon over here, you can see that I have selected all of these open, and then I've removed KOLs, traders, master, and politics, and I've left media, founders, exchanges, and companies open. This is because when it comes to the platform which we're looking at, BNB, the main people that have the clout on BNB are the exchanges, right? Founders, obviously CZ, etc., and obviously companies and some media accounts which might be getting the most mind share. Okay, so I have these open. When the market changes, I might change how I look at this for overall scanning. When I want to look at specific accounts, what I like to do is I like to go over to the mind section, customize, and add accounts which I'm looking at. Let's say I'm looking at a CTO and I want to make sure that the CTO is posting CA and still posting content. I'll add that over here. That's going to allow me to add it right here. Okay, so now you will have your Twitter account set up over here. You have your wallet set up over here. You have your main account over here where you can pretty much see everything. Next thing you want to do is you want to look at your quick buy. So when you buy a token, you're going to see over here in the bottom right hand section, you have InstaTrade and you actually have quick buy over here. Now let's take a look at this runner, see how my trade's getting along. It's looking very good. One thing I like to do over here, initially with my quick buy, I'll click my settings over here. These are the settings I have for my quick buy. These are the fees which I like to have. Okay, you can change it however you want to change it. Okay, but I like to do this, and always make sure to have MEV protection on right there. Okay, now I think I'm actually going to take profit a little bit more off the table here for this. That puts us at about $7,000 profit. Considering we made so much on the volume is increasing now. Considering we made so much on the other one, it looks okay, good volume. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top right. This is their live trading right here. And you can actually see that the 5-minute volume is still showing green. It's showing plus 17K, which is the money's coming in. So even though there's a bit of volatility on the chart, we still see the money's coming in. And then if I go over to the top over here and click display, yours might be like this, which is a little bit messy. What I like to do is I like to turn it off. I only want to have top holders on, okay? And the wallets tracking who I'm tracking on as well. You can see the top holders sold off here, which is the reason why the chart came down a little bit. So I'm going to sell a little bit over here. And then what I want to do is I want to actually see how much do those top holders sell. So I'm going to go in the description over here. And then underneath, you're going to see the order book. So not the order book, you're going to see actually a scan of all the holders. This is very important. So trades is going to show you the live order book of all the people that are trading. Now you can filter between KOLs, tracking, maybe people that have renamed their wallet or have renamed their wallet, dev. This is all the smart money which is flowing in and out of the token. So you can see in the last few minutes, a few smart money wallets have decided to take positions. This is very bullish because obviously I'm in a major profit. They're buying in right now, very bullish. Whales as well, you can see whales entering in this chart. One guy did decide to sell 10K. He actually brought 10 and then sold 10. If I hover over, it's going to give me a slight overview here, a small box to show me right here. And then fresh wallets over here. You can see a fresh wallet just sold, okay? And then you see an instant reaction on the chart. Snipers, okay, and the top 61 holders. Now this is what I want to focus on right here. Top holders, right? So I'm going to just filter by that, keep that open. If I see a lot of top holders start selling, I might decide to sell more. And anytime these guys sell, what I'll do is I'll open this up in a new tab right here. I'll look at their balance and how much they're holding. I'll see how much he's holding that he's sold off. So this guy's actually, even though he's sold as a top holder, he's only sold his initial. Okay, so that's very, very bullish for me. Even though he's up $16,000 right now, he's only sold his initial, which is again extremely bullish. Okay, so what we're going to do is from here, we're going to go back onto the account. We're going to keep an eye on this here. Now if I want to have this next to my chart, what I do is I click this icon over here, and then this actually opens it up on the right hand side. So if I clear this chart now, you can see on the right hand side, it's only going to filter the orders from the most important people, which are the top holders. But as you can see, the reason why I'm holding this coin is because the volume is actually increasing. So I have no reason to sell this coin yet, because the volume is increasing. I've only been selling small incremental amounts. I've sold my initial, which is $3,400, and a little bit of profit, $2,000. I still hold $4,000 in that trade. See, right now we're at 10 BNB, which is about 12. Portfolio, we're still at a slight loss, $4,000. Remember, we're in profit on this position, so it's looking pretty good right now to be a potential runner. Okay, now if we go down back to the holders, these are things that you can filter. You can actually track these wallets by clicking these icons over here, open them in a new tab for the portfolio section. I'll clear up some of my hundreds of tabs over here, and then actually going ahead and then clicking track over here. Now if you want to check the P&L calendar, You can click right here. You see a P&L calendar. This guy's okay, but I wouldn't really track him. Maybe you can track him if this coin goes to 20 million, 30 million. You can track him as a potential holder. Okay. Now, if we go back over here, you will now know how to make a decent trade, how to know when to hold a token, okay, how to check for smart money. You'll also know now about how to check the wallets, okay, and you pretty much have a decent understanding to go ahead and jump in there for yourself. Now, I want to remind you guys, the most important thing for this is actually risk management, right? Make sure to manage your risk specifically, because this game is about survival. It's not about hitting every single little coin, right? If you can survive in this game, you can do okay. Someone said, how do you change the market cap indicators from decimals to that? So over here, what I have done is, if you go to the top over here, okay, if you mean by the market cap indicators, I've changed it from price like this to market cap, and then I've got it in USD instead of BNB. So you can see right here now, it will simply just show me the market cap right here as well. Okay, I can also customize my chart if I want to by clicking the settings icon and customizing it. I like to keep it like this. Sometimes if I'm on a good chart, I'll remove the verticals and horizontals to none, just so I can see the pure chart. And other times, I also like to make this a little bit smaller as well, just so I can see the raw chart. Now, one bonus tip for you guys, okay, is I have recently started to change the organization on the right hand side of my screen. You can see mine might look a little bit different to yours, and this is the setup which I like to have, which you can actually replicate if you want to. This allows me to see the important things which I mentioned earlier, like the net buys. It's a new thing which I've been looking at as well. Also, I can scan over here and quickly scan the top holders if I want to. I can also see the dev, where the dev's funding wallet came from. Can check, see if the dev's funding wallet is actually a very profitable trader. Sometimes you see whales out of the dev funding wallet is profitable, and other types of stuff over here as well, like hold account. I can check all holders as well. You can see the distribution on this is bellissimo, which shows that's going to be very, very bullish token as well. Optional honeypots, and whether the dev's tokens are locked. You can see Dex has already paid on this as well, which is very, very bullish. I can actually check it as well on check Dex. If I go over to here, check Dex, and then I can paste the CA into this website as well to just double check that the DEX is paid. So with that being said, guys, that is a complete tutorial. If you do want to trade on BNB, I recommend joining a community. You could join a community, links in the description to join the Trenches trading community. You'll find it right here, where I recently just dropped all of my wallets for who I am tracking on BNB right now as well. So if you do want to join, links in the description, you can join that as well. And as you can see, we actually have a BNB trading community as well, which is doing very, very well. Every single new coin that's on there is going to be in there. We're always teaching the VC live every single day. And you can also subscribe, see me live trade every single day. Good luck in the BNB trenches. Links in the description to trade on GMGN. Peace.